with me. And we'll be in a world of pure imagination. Why did I start it up that high? That's very high. I don't like that. But anyway, yeah, Dr. Eva was like, ride with me. Like Andrew Caldwell said, ride with me to sue the school. Like, girl, they whooping your kid's head up in here. Like, your child is in here having a violent seizure. She probably in a coma. We don't know what's wrong with roommate. A mess. So, anyway, her parents are ignorant as well. Everybody is saying, don't touch that. Everybody's telling Eva, like, the band director's like, let me handle my stuff. This my bow down. Like, he Beyonce or something. Everybody, like, some old guy who is over something is like, hey, this man brings us money. The band brings us money. You gonna have to just let it go. Like, they whooping kids' heads. Who cares? Leave it alone. We get money. So Eva swoops by the DA's office. DA is kind of sickening. She had this little cut, this little color, you know, a new cut, a new color. MC Deborah. She had this little short platinum, like highest level platinum blonde, like level 10 in Wella, highest platinum blonde. It was so bright. It was so sickening. She was so cute. And the DA is like, this sound real complicated. I don't feel like, because I'm working on this other case over here. Like, I don't feel like I could really, you know, do the things that y'all think I should be able to do for this. So I'm gonna have to tell you, nah. Basically, I was just like, I got this other stuff I'm doing. I'm not gonna be able to. I'm sorry. Love you though, girl. See you later. It was nice, but it was like, I don't think so. So anyway, the DA changes her mind. She comes back. She's in Dr. Fletcher's office. Now, Eva, well, I forgot to mention, not Eva, little girl, I really think it's Noni, but I also really don't think that's it. But little girl before had gone to Eva and said, basically, they whooping my friends' heads up in here. They are going all out up in here. Like, I'll whoop your head, but like they are in there beating the dog snot as well as the dog saliva, the dog urine, and the dog feces out of these children. They are whooping some ass up in here. Like, that's the only way I can say it, because that girl is in like intensive care. I done got upset because roommate did not deserve. She just didn't. So the little girl came in to Eva and was like, sis, I am so hurt by this. I'm deeply sad, and they whooping my friend. And so that's when Eva went to the DA. The DA came back, and little girl just happens to come by. She sees the DA, and she's like, I didn't tell you that. You misunderstood me. I don't know what you talking about. Whooping heads up in here. What do you mean? Girl, are you crazy? They're not whooping nobody's head over here. He was like, sis, ride with me. Like, she's like, come and let's play together in the dark stormy weather. Let's all go to Gullah Gullah Island. Like, come with me on this. You just told me the other day they are whooping your friend's head. Now bring your ass up over here and tell this DA so we can get justice for roommate. Right. So, I done switched to another. Where did my note go? I don't have the time. My note done disappeared. I better come back here in the name of Jesus. So anyway, little girl gets spooked. And then Dr. Fletcher comes by the room and she wants to speak to Noni. You can already tell she done got invested in this girl. She really probably wishes that this girl was the daughter that she had rather than old Sydney. We're going to get back to Sydney in just a minute. But, so she swings by Noni's room. There's a trash can in the door. She's like, okay, little girl, you in here? Little girl is like, this is not a good time. Then you hear the band director like, oh, the president is just concerned. Let her in. So she comes in and she's like, this is inappropriate. It's like, yeah, I told her that. That's why we got the trash can in the door. Little girl is like, I asked him to come. I've joined the band. F you, F roommate, I don't give a darn. I came to this school for saxophone playing, and I will be playing the saxophone. Side note, my little sister will be going to college in this upcoming year, and she plays band. If I hear word that any of these schools are whooping head, I'm whooping ass. Like, I'm not gonna play no game. I am not here to play. I hope all the HBCUs are listening to me. Any nigger school out there that is doing band things that my sister may go to, if y'all are whooping head, I'm coming for you. Side note. Now let me get back, as James Caldwell would say, down off my soapbox, but bump. And get back to this. So she's joined the band. Eva's like, sis, are you out of your mind? Is you stupid or is you dumb? Like, what? Are you doing this for investigative purposes? Investigative? Like, sis, what is this? Are you sleuthing now? Are you Professor Clouseau from the Pink Panther? Like, what does this mean? Are you Olivia Benson investigating in special victims in the unit? I'm confused. Like, I'm sitting here like, she done joined the band. And Eva's sitting there like, girl, she done joined the band. Just ridiculous. So anyway, we get over to a party. And Sydney, daughter, is sitting over there looking sickening. Another side note, I love Jazz Ray Cole. She was my favorite Claire on My Wife and Kids. I was so hurt when she left. I've always loved her, and I've been following her since My Wife and Kids. Just like every couple months I Google Jazz Ray Cole, see what she's doing. I'm so glad to see her on the show, and I'm so glad to see her working with Anika Noni Rose, because isn't that every black girl's dream, to play like Anika Noni Rose's relative any kind of way? Sickening, just sickening. So anyway, Sydney is down at the party. She's down at the function. They're playing strip poker. I don't know how to play regular poker, so you're not going to catch me in my panties playing poker. I'm sorry. But they playing strip poker. She got the upper hand for a second. Bruh took off his shirt. He got the upper hand. She took off her shirt. She got the upper hand again. He took off his pants. He got the upper hand again. She was getting ready to take off her shirt, but she said something like, I don't know, I guess if you don't want to strip, you have to do it there. So she was like, just dare me to do whatever. He's like, okay, you can't chicken out on me, freshman. She's like, chicken? I don't even eat chicken. I'm a vegan. I'm a vegetarian. Like, F chicken. So he points to this girl. He's like, you gotta kiss her, right? All open mouth, tongue. She's like, girl, I'm a lesbian on the weekends. I don't have time. Like, I will open my whole mouth and put my whole tongue in her whole mouth. This is not a problem. I do this, like, for fun. I do this all the time. I was doing this morning. That's how she was looking. She was like, okay. And she walked up to that girl, pushed the man he was talking to aside, and, like, collided. Like, they was, like, and then they moved over. Like, the girl pushed her over. Because if somebody walked up to me and kissed me, and I don't know what's going on, I don't know who they are, my immediate reaction is to be like, bag, boy, give me. My immediate reaction is call Olivia Vincent, the special victim unit. Call Rollins. Call Elliot Stabler. Call Finn Tutuola. Call Finn Tutuola's gay son. Call somebody and let somebody know I have been sexually assaulted. That would be my first thing. But the girl, like, pushed her back. They fell back on a chair. The girl mounted Sydney, and they was like finna get in, and Sydney just like died. Just, and I'm like, oh God, is she dead? Like, the first thing I said was, she done died. Y'all done killed Sydney. Y'all killed the president's daughter. But anyway, like in my phone, in my notes, I literally put daughter done died, and then I put but not really. So she's not really dead. White roommate comes through in the clutch, and she's like, oh my God, Sydney. And one of the boys is like, I knew who that was. That's the president's daughter. Yada, yada, yada. So they scoop her up. They drop off on mama's front yard. And white girl is like, Dr. Fletcher. Dr. Fletcher comes out. She's like, oh, call the police, my baby. Like, she flipping out. I mean, as you would. And my mom was like, if that were you. Like, my mom's sitting over there all stoic. She's like, if that were you, I would be beating you at that very moment. I'm like, I know. That's why it's never been me. Are you out of your mind? I'm not gonna play these games with Val. But so yeah, she scoops her daughter up, and they sitting out in the yard. She rocking her back and forth. She rocking that thing like, but yeah, she rocking her daughter back and forth. Apparently the girl is fine. She done called some doctor. Some doctor looked over. So Eva calls Sydney's father, estranged husband. He pick up the phone. Hey, like, girl, do you want him or do you want him? But he's like, what's up? Sydney, she almost died alcohol poisoning, but she cool though. Husband was like, all right, cool, don't call me no more. Basically, it's like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I don't know how to talk to you. Like, stop calling. I don't want to talk anymore. I left my head and my heart on the dance floor. Side note. If Beyonce and Lady Gaga do not do telephone at the Super Bowl performance ceremony on Sunday, I will die. If they don't do video phone and telephone, I will die. Back to this. So ex-husband was like, girl, we through. Finite. It's over. So anyway, and I wrote in here, husband is done with Eva. So Nelson Mandela comes by the quad, the campus. It's this real old guy, right? And they escort him around, and he comes to the president's home, and he's sitting at the table. They having like lunch, and basically, Dr. Fletcher is like, Black lives matter. Roommate's life mattered. She's in that hospital. She's going through da-da-da-da-da. And basically, they give her the power to enforce some new rules. Okay, so daughter wakes up. She got this headache, or something, you would assume. She's looking real not that great. She wakes up exactly like I would wake up. Mommy, can I have a hug? As soon as she said that, I turned to my mom. I said, she thinks she me. My mama said, she do. She thinks she you. I was like, that is such a Kayla thing to do. Like, very me. Like, every time I got a whooping when I was little, I would hug my mom and be like, I love you. Try to make her feel bad. Never did. She never did. Anyway, so Dr. Fletcher calls a meeting. Band director swoops in. He's like, you got 15 minutes. She looked at him. She said, we adjourn when I say we do. And he looked back at her like, oh, you think you bad. So she starts handing out these little pamphlets or whatever. Like, not even pamphlets. These are books. She starts handing out these books. She's like, Everybody take one. We got some new stuff going on over here at the school, right? We got these new rules, right? Now I sound like Quita from what you call it. We got these new rules. This is what's going to happen. We ain't going to take none of the stuff that we've been taking up in here. If anybody breaks these rules, you out. Like, you out. Before she said you out, band director, I don't even know his name. He's like, you need to be able to back up the stuff you saying, yada, yada. Basically, like, talk like this because he can back it up. Yeah, basically, he's like, you're not going to be able to enforce this. She's like, I had a meeting with Nelson Mandela this morning. He told me, straight out his old decrepit mouth, that I could do whatever I want. Anybody can get out of here. Like, anybody. You can go. Like, you terminated. If you violate these rules, you're terminated. So he's sitting there stuck. He like, cool. So anyway, so Chicago rebel boy, Cedric, I guess, he's down there at some event, I guess. Some man that looks like Lil Jon, Dram, who else? Just a conglomerate of rapper niggas. Just a dude with long dreads. He coming out the building. He got on like this Kofi. And dude is like, hey man, hey, play my... First of all, what is that boy's name with the booty in between his eyes? He got the booty tattoo. I am so tired of seeing him. Like, I'm sick of it. He gets on my nerves so bad, Jesus. Oh, he gets on my nerves. Like, if he could just calm me down, just... But anyway, he was out there. He was selling CDs, mixtapes, or whatever. But anyway, Chicago rapper boy goes out there. He's like, hey, bruh, play this. It's gonna bless you. Like, you're gonna get your life. You're gonna feel me. It's gonna change you. You're gonna be transformed. Like, your dreads are gonna grow 2 more feet. Like, play this. So he hands him this MP3 player with what you call that thing? Oh, there go my folk. He has this MP3 player with his song on it, whatever. He like, all right, play this. The headphones clean. Everything is dope, whatever. So he gives it to the dude. Dude's like, all right, I'm gonna check it out. Next thing you know, the MP3 player's on the ground. Like, oh, so he got this. I forgot to mention he went by roommate's room and played that song for her. And she didn't open her eyes, I don't think, or she didn't say anything, but she smiled. And I'm like, okay, do they have some sort of a connection? And this is why I was still confused as to, is this the same boy from Chicago, or is this a whole different boy? Because boy from Chicago got a girlfriend. Girlfriend done come down, and she like, oh, you so sexy when you on your grind, yada, 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 right? So, skipping over back to later, Chicago rapper boy is in his room, his dorm room. He chilling. The police knock on the door, and they like, are you Cedric Diggory? I don't know his name. It's Cedric something, I guess, or whatever. He like, who asking? Dude is like, answer the question. He never did answer the question, so I don't understand. Like, hey, you know, you got him. But the police, like, arrest him. They're like, you under arrest for the murder of somebody. I don't remember her name. And he's like, okay, where is she? Hold up, where's she at? We pan out, the camera pans out, and his girlfriend is laid out somewhere, deceased, in the grass. She is dead unto that grass. And I said, Lord, help us today. I was expecting daughter, Sydney, to die. I was expecting roommate to die. I was not expecting Chicago girlfriend to die, but she's out there sprawled. Like, just, and I'm like, wow, death. Tragic. But yeah, that's basically the quad. I'm going to try to come back every week. So we're going to try to make this a weekly thing. I'm not going to edit this. So it's just bad. And I'm sorry. But I'm going to upload this and I'll see you next week.